everyone, welcome to the next session on Advanced Answers Workbench tutorials. In this session, we will analyze the gate valve for its explicit dynamic analysis. We will start by double-clicking on Explicit Dynamics module. We will first go to Engineering Data and double-click. Engineering Data Sources, General Materials. Here we choose stainless steel as one of the material. Apart from that, we will add two more materials. So we will click on Engineering Data Sources again. Here I'll add two more materials, one being brass, for which I'll give the value of density as 8490 kg per meter cube. I'll click on brass again and give isotropic elasticity. Then I'll give the value of Young's modulus in gigapascal, which is 97. Value of Poisson's ratio is 0.31. The second material is bronze, which is a commonly used material for making of the gate valve. I'll double click on density. The value is 8410 kg per meter cube. We'll click on bronze once again and double click on isotropic elasticity. We will give the value of Young's modulus in gigapascal. It is 138. Value of Poisson's ratio is 0.42. Once we have added all the three materials, you can see here, we'll go to project and we'll click on update project. Next, we'll go to geometry and right click. We will import the geometry of the model. Then we'll go to model option and double click. We'll first go to geometry and click on this plus sign. We will select all the parts and change the material to stainless steel. Then we'll go to mesh and update the default size of the mesh, that is 3.9866 mm. Next we'll go to explicit dynamics and click on analysis settings. Here we'll change the end time to 0.001 second. Then we'll right click here and insert fixed support on both the sides. So we'll select this face and this one and apply. We have selected two faces. Then we'll click here, right click, insert pressure on the internal surfaces. So once we have selected all of this, we'll click on apply. Then we'll give the value of pressure as say 5 megapascal. After this, we will right click here and insert force, which will be on these two surfaces. Click here on apply. Change vector to component. Along the y-axis, I'll give the value of force, which is minus 80 Newton. Next, I'll go to solution, right click, insert deformation total. I'll right click and insert deformation directional. Now this we will see along the z axis. So I'll change the axis over here to z. This is also on all the bodies applicable. So then we'll go to insert strain equivalent and right click insert stress equivalent. We'll go to solution and solve. We'll first go to total deformation. You can see here the maximum deformation is 0.473 mm, which is in this zone. You can animate and check this result. Next, we'll go for directional deformation along the z-axis. You can animate and see maximum deformation is 0.0043 mm. Then we'll go for equivalent strain, which is 0.00019 maximum. You can see where the color is max and where it is min. If you can't see directly, you can click on max min over here. You will get this value of max and min over this body. Which is somewhere inside. That's why we are not able to see, because it's here, somewhere here. If you don't want to see the max and min, you just have to click on that option once again. Then we'll go for equivalent stress. Again, you can click on max and min. You can see where it is maximum and where it is minimum. Maximum value is 26.226 megapascal. Again, you can animate and see this result. So once we have got the result for stainless steel, we will select all these parts again. Now we will change the material to brass. So we will go to solution A6 and solve once again. Once the result is obtained, we will go for total deformation. You can see here the maximum value is 0.43 and minimum is 0. You can animate and see this result. Then we will go for directional deformation. Maximum value is 0.0057 mm along the z-axis. You can also animate and see this result. Then we go for strain value, which is 0.00026. You can animate and see what happens to this result. And finally, we have the stress, which is 25.29 megapascal, which is again close to the value of steel that we have obtained. You can animate and see this result if you want. You can see where the value is max and where it is min. It will be somewhere inside, hence it is not shown outside. So that's how you analyze for brass. Now next we will analyze for the last material, which is bronze. So we will select all the materials here. We will change the material to bronze. And we'll go to solution A6 once again and click on solve. Once we have got the result, we'll go to total deformation. Here we will see the value is 0.43 mm. You can see that roughly the value of deformation is same for all the three material. Then we'll go for directional deformation. This has varied a bit for the three materials. Here the value is 0.00318 mm. Again, you can animate and see the result. Then we'll go for equivalent elastic strain, which is 0.00017 maximum. Then we'll go for equivalent stress, which is 23.12 megapascal. You can see that the value of stress has reduced for brass and bronze as compared to steel. Now what happens with brass and bronze is you can check this value here. When we go to engineering data sources, we will see what is the value of Young's modulus. For brass it is 97, Poisson's ratio is 0.31. Density is 8490. Then for bronze, this is 8410 density. You can see the Young's modulus is 138 gigapascal and Poisson's ratio is 0.42. For steel, this value of Poisson's ratio is 0.31. Value of Young's modulus, if you want to see in gigapascal, it is 193. Which means it is the highest amongst the three materials, and density is 7750. So with this, you obviously come to know that the material stainless steel is more elastic. If it is elastic and you apply load, it will be able to bear the deformation and get back to its shape. So the value of stress obviously you can see is more. But here the stress is reduced. So accordingly you can decide based on the results what kind of material you want to use. Also, if you check the value of deformation and stress strain, you would come to know that it is better to use bronze as a material as compared to the other two. But the cost of bronze is maximum as compared to steel and brass. So you have to decide based on cost and the other factors which material you would use. The elasticity for steel is better as compared to these two because Young's modulus is highest. Also, you can check the value of safety factor by using the factor of safety analysis, and you can see which material will be suitable for the valve. and accordingly take your decision for the application. So with this, I end the session. I hope you understood the analysis. If you have any doubt, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.